Welcome to Sleep Story, your nightly escape into a world of dreams and tranquility. Before we embark on our journey tonight, take a moment to unwind and relax. Find your most comfortable position, nestled in your bed, letting go of the day's tensions. As you settle in, allow yourself to be cradled by the softness around you. As you lie comfortably, let's start with a relaxing sleep induction. Inhale deeply, counting to 4. Hold your breath, counting to 7. And then exhale slowly, counting to 8. Repeat this breathing exercise. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, hold, exhale. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. Let's count down from 10 to 1. With each descending number, feel your body and mind slip further into a state of complete relaxation. 10. Your toes are becoming light and tension-free, as if a gentle wave of relaxation is washing over them. 9. Your ankles loosen and unwind, letting go of the day's journey, bringing you comfort and peace. 8. Your legs feel the warmth and ease, resting as if on a cloud, light and unburdened. 7. Your waist and back release all stress, surrounded by a comforting warmth. 6. Chest and shoulders melt away all tension, breathing in relaxation and ease. 5. Arms and fingers relax, sinking into the soothing softness of your bed. 4. Neck and head muscles ease, every tension dissolving into calmness. 3. Breathing steadies, deepening. Each inhale brings peace. Each exhale releases stress. 2. Your heartbeat is calm and steady, reassuring you with every beat. 1. Now deeply relaxed, ready for a restful sleep. As our countdown concludes, you are now in a state of deep relaxation, poised at the threshold of sleep. Our story is about to begin, crafted to guide you into a peaceful slumber. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the narrative lead you into a serene and restful night. Let's begin our journey into the land of dreams. In the realm where the earth kisses the ocean, there existed an ancient kingdom known for its deep and abiding connection to the sea. This kingdom, nestled on the edge of the world, was a place where the boundaries between reality and myth blurred, where the people lived in harmony with the rhythms of the tides. The kingdom of the sea, as it was affectionately called, was a tapestry of bustling ports, quaint fishing villages, and sprawling markets filled with exotic goods from distant lands. The architecture of the kingdom was a reflection of its people's reverence for the ocean. Buildings with rooftops shaped like rolling waves, walls adorned with shells and corals, and streets that meandered like meandering rivers, all spoke of their love for the sea. Life in the kingdom was deeply intertwined with the ocean. The sea provided food, means of travel, and, most importantly, it was a source of countless legends and tales. The people of the kingdom worshipped a deity known as the sea god, a benevolent yet powerful entity who was believed to reside in the deepest trenches of the ocean. Temples dedicated to the sea god dotted the coastline, where people would offer prayers and gifts in hope for bountiful catches, safe voyages, and calm seas. Despite their prosperity, the kingdom was not without its challenges. Periodic storms, pirates lurking in the uncharted waters, and the occasional scarcity of resources tested the resilience of its people. Yet, they faced these trials with a steadfastness born from generations of living in concert with the capricious nature of the sea. Amidst this backdrop of maritime wonder, there lived a young boy named Eilo. Unlike the typical children of the kingdom who were content with the stories of the sea, Eilo's heart yearned for more than just tales. He was a dreamer, often found gazing out at the horizon, wondering what lay beyond the vast expanse of water. Eilo's fascination with the sea began at a very young age. His father was a seasoned fisherman, and his mother, a weaver who incorporated tales of the sea into her tapestries. From his father, Eilo learned about the moods of the ocean, the patterns of the fish, and the art of sailing. His mother's stories, on the other hand, filled his imagination with images of mythical creatures, lost islands, and the ever-mysterious sea god. As Eilo grew, so did his skills and knowledge about the sea. He became adept at handling small boats, could predict weather changes with surprising accuracy, and knew the best fishing spots in the nearby waters. But for Eilo, this was not enough. He longed to explore the uncharted waters, to discover new lands, and perhaps to even catch a glimpse of the elusive sea god. Eilo's aspirations were often met with a mix of admiration and concern from the villagers. They admired his passion and knowledge, but worried about the dangers that lay in the vast, unpredictable ocean. His parents, too, were torn between encouraging his dreams and fearing for his safety. However, destiny had a unique path charted out for Eilo. As he approached his 16th year, the kingdom faced an unprecedented crisis that would not only test his courage, but also propel him into a journey that would become the stuff of legends. As the days merged into months, and the months into years, the kingdom of the sea faced an ordeal of unprecedented scale. The skies, once a benevolent source of life-giving rain, had become miserly, withholding their vital essence. The earth, parched and cracked, stretched across the landscape like a desolate canvas. The kingdom's fields, once vibrant tapestries of green, were now barren wastelands. The crops, which had been the pride of the farmers, withered and died, leaving behind only the memory of their bounty. The sea, which had always been the kingdom's steadfast ally, now seemed to betray them. Fish, the primary sustenance for many, became increasingly scarce. The once bustling harbors, filled with the triumphant shouts of returning sailors and the bountiful catches of the sea, now echoed with the hollow sound of despair. Nets came back empty, boats sat idle, and the spirit of the seafaring folk was dampened by a relentless string of fruitless ventures. The scarcity of food and water began to gnaw at the foundations of the kingdom. Hunger, a previously unknown specter, began to haunt the streets. Where once there was laughter and the clatter of busy marketplaces, now there was only a haunting quietude, punctuated by the occasional creak of empty market stalls swaying in the wind. Desperation crept into the homes where joy and abundance once resided. As the crisis deepened, the people's thoughts turned to old legends and prophecies, seeking answers and hope in ancient tales. The most prominent among these was the legend of the sea god's tears. It was said that during the kingdom's darkest hour, the only beacon of hope would be these mystical tears. These tears, crystallized into luminescent pearls, held the essence of the sea god's power, capable of restoring balance and bringing prosperity to the land and sea alike. The whereabouts of these divine relics, however, were veiled in mystery. Tales passed down through generations spoke of a hidden cavern deep beneath the waves, where the darkest secrets of the ocean were kept. Others whispered of a maelstrom, a vortex of unimaginable fury, where the sea itself guarded its most precious treasures. The truth of their location was lost in the mists of time, known only to the sea and its ancient inhabitants. In this time of dire need, the kingdom's council of elders and sages convened. They debated fiercely, their voices echoing in the halls of deliberation as they sought a solution to their plight. The conclusion was unanimous, yet daunting. A seeker must be chosen to undertake the perilous quest for the sea god's tears. This individual would need not only an intimate understanding of the sea's whims, but also the courage to face its darkest depths, and the spirit to endure challenges beyond mortal ken. Eilo Eilo's name rose to the forefront of this discussion. Known for his exceptional sailing prowess and his profound connection with the sea, he was the subject of many a conversation. His previous escapades, marked by bravery and skill, made him an ideal candidate for this formidable task. The young sailor, whose heart had always yearned for an adventure of such magnitude, felt a deep calling stir within him. He recognized the perils that lay ahead. The journey could be treacherous, perhaps even fatal. Yet, the opportunity to be the savior of his kingdom and to fulfill a destiny that seemed written in the stars was a calling that resonated deep within his soul. As dawn broke over the kingdom of the sea, casting a golden glow on its troubled shores, a sense of anticipation hung in the air. The council of elders had made their decision known. Eilo, the young sailor with a heart full of dreams and courage, was chosen as the seeker of the sea god's tears. This announcement was met with a mix of awe and concern, for everyone knew the gravity of the task at hand. Eilo, upon hearing the council's decision, felt a surge of responsibility and determination. He had always yearned for an adventure beyond the horizon, but this quest was more than a mere exploration. It was a mission to save his kingdom, his people. The weight of this responsibility sat heavily on his shoulders, yet it did not quash his resolve. If anything, it fueled his desire to succeed. The preparation for his journey began at once. Eilo spent countless hours poring over ancient maps and sea charts, speaking with old sailors and scholars who knew the ocean's secrets. He gathered information about the possible locations of the sea god's tears, understanding that the journey would take him into uncharted waters, where the maps ended and legend began. His vessel, a sturdy and swift ship named Starwave, was readied for the long voyage. It was outfitted with supplies, navigational instruments, and tools necessary for a journey of unknown duration and peril. The shipbuilders and craftsmen of the kingdom worked tirelessly, ensuring that Starwave could withstand the might of the sea and the mysteries it held. On the eve of his departure, the people of the kingdom gathered to bid Eilo farewell. There was a solemn air among the crowd, but also a sense of pride. Eilo was not just a sailor embarking on a quest. He was a symbol of their hope, the embodiment of their resilience. The elders blessed him. The children sang songs of his bravery. And his parents, with tearful eyes and proud hearts, gave him their blessings. As the first light of dawn touched the mast of Starwave, Eilo set sail. The sails billowed with the morning breeze, and the ship cut through the waters with purpose. The people of the kingdom lined the shores, their cheers and prayers following Eilo as he ventured into the vast blue expanse of the ocean. The sea, which had been both a friend and a foe now lay before Eilo, like an open book waiting to be read. He knew the journey would be fraught with challenges. There would be storms that would test his resolve, calm seas that would test his patience, and mysteries of the deep that would test his courage. But Eilo was ready. His heart was steadfast, his spirit unbroken. As Star Wave disappeared over the horizon, the people of the kingdom returned to their homes, their hearts heavy, yet filled with a flicker of hope. Eilo's quest was not just his own. It was a quest for the survival of their beloved kingdom, a quest for the return of balance between land and sea. In the vastness of the ocean, Eilo stood at the helm of his ship, his eyes fixed on the horizon. He knew the journey ahead would be long and perilous, but he was undeterred. For in his heart, he carried the hopes of his people, the blessings of the elders, and a burning desire to face whatever mysteries the sea held, to find the sea god's tears and bring salvation to his kingdom. Eilo's voyage into the heart of the ocean was indeed a journey into realms unknown, a path where the murmurs of ancient sea legends and the enigmas of the depths were his only guides. Aboard the Star Wave, he sailed under star-studded skies, his ship carving a path through waters that alternated between tranquil and tempestuous. The vastness of the sea, with its ever-changing moods, became both his challenge and his companion. As days melded into weeks, the sea revealed to Eilo its multifaceted nature. At dawn, he was often greeted with scenes of sublime beauty. The ocean lay still, mirroring the hues of the awakening sky, its surface a tranquil canvas that reflected the early morning light in a spectrum of serene colors. These moments of calm were like a balm to Eilo's soul, reminding him of the sea's gentle side. The playfulness of the ocean's creatures added a sense of wonder to his journey. Dolphins, sleek and spirited, frequently accompanied Star Wave, leaping joyously alongside the ship. To Eilo, their presence was a good omen, a sign that he was on the right path. They seemed to be guiding him, their graceful arcs and dives a dance of encouragement and camaraderie. Watching them, Eilo felt a kinship with these denizens of the deep, a shared bond with the vast world beneath the waves. But the sea, in all its majesty, was not always a tranquil realm. Eilo faced its wrath as well. Furious storms arose without warning, transforming the ocean from a peaceful ally into a formidable foe. Towering waves rose like leviathans from the depths, challenging the Star Wave and its captain. Winds screamed and howled, as if the spirits of the sea were voicing their displeasure. These tempests were more than mere physical challenges. They were tests of Eilo's mettle, trials that questioned his resolve and his respect for the powerful forces of nature. In these moments of peril, Eilo's skills as a sailor were put to the ultimate test. his hands steady at the helm, his eyes sharp and focused, navigating through the maelstrom with a determination born of both fear and awe. Amidst these encounters with the sea's capricious moods, a day came when Eilo's journey took a turn towards the mystical. As the star wave glided through a corridor of mist, the world around him seemed to transform. Emerging from the ethereal fog was a spectacle of otherworldly beauty, a congregation of luminescent jellyfish drifting gracefully in the water. Their bodies glowed like celestial bodies in the twilight, casting a soft, eerie light in the surrounding mist. The sight was mesmerizing, like a scene from a dream, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred. These glowing creatures of the deep moved with a gentle, rhythmic grace, their luminous forms undulating in the water. To Eilo, they appeared as guardians of the ocean's secrets, ethereal beings that existed in the shadowy realms between the known and the unknown. Watching them, he felt a sense of wonder, a reminder that the ocean was a place of endless mysteries, a world where the most extraordinary sights lay hidden just beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. It was during one such starlit night that Eilo's journey took a surreal turn. The sea became unusually calm, and a thick fog enveloped the ship. From the mist, there emerged a shape, large and imposing. As it drew closer, Eilo realized it was a whale, but unlike any he had seen before. It was colossal, its skin shimmering with hues of blue and green, its eyes wise and deep. The whale spoke in a voice that rumbled like the ocean's depths, its words resonating in Eilo's heart. It spoke of the sea god's tears, of a journey that was as much about discovering the truths within as it was about finding the tears. The whale, a guardian of the ocean's secrets, offered Eilo guidance. It told him of a path that would lead him to the sea god's domain, a realm where time and space flowed differently. The path was fraught with trials, the whale warned, but it was the only way to the tears. As quickly as it had appeared, the whale vanished into the depths, leaving Eilo with a sense of purpose and a direction to follow. Guided by the whale's words, Eilo steered Star Wave towards a part of the ocean where the maps showed nothing but empty waters. Here, the sea whispered secrets in a language only the heart could understand. Eilo felt a pull, an invisible thread tugging at his soul, leading him deeper into the embrace of the ocean. The days that followed were a blend of wonder and peril. Eilo navigated through fields of ice where the air was sharp and cold, and the water teemed with strange, luminous creatures. He sailed through storms where lightning danced across the sky, and the thunder was like the drums of the gods. He even encountered a group of merfolk, elusive beings of the sea, who watched him with curious eyes, their songs echoing in the deep. Through all these encounters, Eilo's resolve never wavered. He knew he was getting closer to his destination, to the heart of the sea god's realm. With each wave he conquered, with each mystery he unraveled, the legend of the sea god's tears became more tangible, more real. In the heart of the vast ocean, far beyond the reach of the ordinary, Eilo's journey reached a pivotal moment. The star wave had carried him through realms of wonder and peril, guided by the whispers of the sea and the wisdom of the colossal whale. Now he found himself in waters that shimmered with an otherworldly glow, a place where the air hummed with the power of ancient magic. As Eilo sailed through this mystical seascape, the water around him began to swirl in a dance of light and shadow. The sea seemed to be breathing, alive with a presence both awe-inspiring and formidable. Then, from the depths of this enchanted vortex, a figure emerged, rising from the ocean like a deity born from the waves. This figure was the sea god, a being of immense power and majesty. The sea god's form was fluid and ever-changing, like the ocean itself, at times appearing as a mighty warrior, clad in armor of coral and pearl, at other times as a wise old sage, with eyes reflecting the depths of the sea. The air around the deity crackled with the energy of the tides, and the water glowed with a radiant light that seemed to emanate from the sea god's very essence. Eilo, standing at the helm of Starwave, was struck by a sense of awe and reverence. He realized that he was in the presence of a being as ancient as the sea itself, a guardian of its deepest secrets and stories. The sea god's gaze fell upon Eilo, piercing and profound, and in that moment, Eilo felt as though the deity was looking into the very depths of his soul. The sea god spoke, and its voice was like the chorus of the waves, powerful yet soothing. The deity acknowledged Eilo's bravery and determination in seeking the sea god's tears. The journey, the sea god explained, was not just a quest for the tears themselves, but a test of Eilo's spirit and character, a journey that had brought him to the brink of the divine. The sea god then revealed the truth about the tears. They were not mere physical objects, but manifestations of the sea god's essence, born from moments of profound emotion and insight. To possess the tears, Eilo must understand their true nature, that they were a symbol of harmony between the sea and land, a reminder of the balance that must be maintained. With a gesture, the sea god unveiled a vision to Eilo, a glimpse of the past, present, and future, where the fate of the sea intertwined with that of the land. Eilo saw the beauty of the ocean in its untouched splendor, the scars left by recklessness, and a future that hung in the balance, teetering between harmony and devastation. The sea god then entrusted Eilo with a single luminous tear, a pearl imbued with the essence of the ocean. This tear, the sea god explained, was a symbol of hope, and a reminder of the responsibility that humanity held towards the sea. Eilo was to take this tear back to his people, not just as a means to save his kingdom, but as a covenant between them and the sea, a promise to cherish and protect the ocean's majesty. As the sea god slowly submerged back into the depths, the water calmed, and the radiant light dimmed to the soft glow of the underwater world. Eilo stood there, holding the luminous tear, feeling both humbled and empowered. He realized that his journey had transformed him, not just as a sailor, but as a guardian of the sea's mysteries and a bridge between the human world and the realm of the divine. With the sea god's tear secure in his possession, Eilo set sail back towards his kingdom. The journey home was a reflective one, where the lessons of the sea and the encounter with the sea god resonated within him. He understood now that his quest was about more than saving his kingdom. It was about awakening a sense of stewardship for the ocean, a commitment to preserving its beauty and balance for generations to come. With the sea god's luminous tear securely in his possession, Eilo embarked on the journey back to his kingdom. The voyage home was as much an inward journey as it was a physical one. The star wave sailed through changing seas, but now Eilo viewed the ocean with new eyes, seeing not just a vast expanse of water, but a living entity full of wonder, mystery, and wisdom. As the shoreline of his kingdom came into view, a mix of emotions welled up in Eilo's heart. He felt a profound sense of accomplishment, but also a heavy responsibility. The sea god's tear was not just a solution to the kingdom's immediate plight, but a symbol of a deeper understanding and respect for the sea. Upon his arrival, Eilo was greeted with a mixture of disbelief and awe. The people who had once bid him farewell, not fully expecting his return, now looked upon him as a figure of legend. He presented the sea god's tear to the kingdom's elders, explaining its significance and the message from the sea god: the need for harmony and balance between their kingdom and the sea. The elders, moved by Eilo's journey and the wisdom he had brought back, vowed to honor this new covenant with the sea. The sea god's tear was placed in the temple, where it radiated a soft, calming light, a constant reminder of the bond between the kingdom and the ocean's depths. As days passed, the kingdom began to witness a transformation. The rains returned, gentle and nourishing, reviving the parched land. Crops began to grow again, and the sea offered up its bounty. The kingdom, once on the brink of despair, was now flourishing, a testament to the restored balance between land and sea. Eilo's journey had changed him in ways he could never have imagined. He was no longer just a sailor. He had become a guardian of the sea's mysteries and a bridge between two worlds. His tale of bravery and wisdom was passed down through generations, inspiring others to respect and cherish the ocean's wonders. The kingdom, too, underwent a transformation. The people, once solely focused on their own survival, now understood the importance of living in harmony with the sea. The sea god's tear became a symbol of their commitment to protect and preserve the ocean, a pledge that was honored by each succeeding generation. Eilo continued to sail, his heart forever tied to the sea. He explored new waters, but always returned to his kingdom, where he shared stories of his adventures and the lessons he had learned. He became a mentor to young sailors, instilling in them a sense of wonder and respect for the sea. As years turned into decades, Eilo's legend grew. He was remembered not just as a hero who saved his kingdom, but as a visionary who saw beyond the immediate, who understood the deeper connection between humanity and the natural world. The kingdom prospered, its fields green and bountiful, its harbors busy with ships that sailed under the banner of respect for the sea. The harmony between the kingdom and the ocean was a living legacy of Eilo's journey, a testament to the power of understanding, respect, and balance. And so, the story of Eilo and the sea god's tear became a timeless tale, a reminder of the delicate balance that exists between humankind and nature, and the responsibility we all share to maintain this balance for the health of our planet and the generations to come.